October 2019, Emily Harper was driving from Dallas to Oklahoma after a fight with her boyfriend. She stopped at a lonely gas station outside Oklahoma. Security cameras showed her buying a bottle of water and joking with cashier. "Ain't nothing gonna stop me," she said. Those were her last words. The next morning, her car was found behind a gas station. Keys were inside. Her phone was gone. There was no blood, no sign of struggle, nothing. Police assumed she had run away, but 3 days later, her mother received a text. "Mom, don't call police. I am okay." How was Emily sending messages after disappearing? Her mother immediately replied, "Baby, where are you?" No answer. Then another message arrived. "Love you, stop looking." Something felt off. This wasn't Emily. The detective traced the message. The phone had been pinged from Missouri, over 500 miles away. But when the police reached the location, there was no Emily, only abandoned motel, and room number 14 had been cleaned out earlier. But they found one thing, a single photograph. When detective looked closer, they saw Emily, standing with someone whose face has been scratched out. Police questioned Emily's boyfriend, Jake Madison. He seemed suspicious. Detective found searches on his computer. Can police track deleted text? How long before a person is legally missing? Pretty sketchy. But Jake had proved he was in Houston when Emily disappeared. Before leaving, he remembered something. Emily had been talking to a man she met online. His name was Ryan. Nobody knew his last name, and all of his social media accounts had vanished. Who the heck was Ryan? Detectives traced Ryan's messages to a cabin in Arkansas. Inside were women's clothes and hundreds of photographs. Not just Emily, dozens of other women. Different year, different states. And then officer opened a closet. Inside were cell phones belonging to the missing women. But Emily's phone was not there. And maybe Emily was still alive. Emily's younger sister received a voice message. Heavy breathing. Emily whispering, "He is watching." FBI analysts heard a train horn and baseball game in background. The sound led detective to St. Louis, but the apartment they found was empty. Food still warm, the TV was on. Someone had just left. And then the detective noticed words written on bathroom mirror. "Too late." Who was always one step ahead? The truck driver told police he had seen Emily with an older man. She looked terrified. When the driver tried to help, the man said, "She's my daughter. Mind your own business." The truck driver remembered the license plate, but it belonged to a fake identity. But in all the documents, the detectives found a DMV photo. The man matched someone who had supposedly died in 2008. How could a dead man be kidnapping women? His real name was Daniel Mercer, a criminal who faked his death after a house fire. Everyone believed he was gone, but he spent years living under false identities. At least 11 women had vanished around places he visited. Every victim kept contacting their family after disappearance. But then, Emily's mother received another text. "I miss home" attached with the photo. The detectives analyzed the photo, and they knew it was Daniel Mercer. All this led investigation to a nightmare. In the photo, it showed a farm and the detectives knew what it was. SWAT team stormed the property. They expected a gunfire. Instead, the house was empty, but downstairs they discovered a hidden basement. They saw chain, journal, photographs, phone, and a fresh tunnel. Someone had escaped recently. Near the entrance, officer found Emily's necklace. They had been close, but not close enough. And then came a phone call nobody expected. At 3 a.m., Emily's mother received a phone call. She answered. It was Emily, crying, "Mom, help!" And then screaming. Call ended. Police traced it in Colorado, but the signal lasted only seconds. Week later, a hunter found an abandoned RV. Inside was a tape recorder. Emily whispered, "He says nobody ever leaves." Then another voice answered, "No, sweetheart, they just stopped looking." But every year on her birthday, her mother receives a text, always from a different number. Always the same message, "Love you, Mom." Police trace the phones, and every time, they've already gone. No fingerprint, no clues. 6 years later, the message still came. Nobody know who's sending them. Emily, Daniel Mercer, or someone else, because sometimes the scariest cases are the ones that never end.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like, share and subscribe.